Hello and welcome to the 5,000 question survey part 7. I believe it's 7. If the title says it's something different, then believe the title and not me. I think it's part 7, but I'm not too sure. I am continuing on from where I left off last time, which I believe was 258. So I'm going to start on 259. So let's get going. Okay, so 259. What ancient civilization would you most like to visit? The Roman Colosseum. Is that the one? Is that a thing? The big round thing where they had like bull fights and stuff. I don't know. 260. What would make a great new Crayola colour? Parrot. Like multicoloured colours. I would like a colour that represents the sunset. 261. If an art project is created with the intent of getting rich and famous, does that cast doubt over its significance as a work of art? Yes, I think you should be. I don't think you should be doing something just to get rich and famous. I think you should be doing it because you enjoy it, and don't do it because it's not fun, and don't do it because you know it's going to make you get money. Do it because you enjoy it, and it just sort of loses its feeling and realism, the realistic effect of it. Like, you don't really get the deeper meaning of it if it's literally just to get the money. Whereas if you do something that you know you enjoy and you have got your heart into it and all of that stuff, then you know it's going to do better in the whole scheme of things, I guess. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my head. I say these things and they make sense when I think of them, but not when I'm projecting them. 262. If you became president, whom would you invite to sing at your inauguration? Okay, firstly, I'm from England, so it would be Prime Minister or Prime Ministress. Prime Mistress? Prime Minister. So I would probably, if you guys didn't know, I'm a big fan of McFly and One Direction, so I'll probably get both of them to come and play together. Yeah. That was really, really creepy, sorry. Do Prime Ministers even have inaugurations? I'm not even sure. I think that's just an American thing. Okay, if I pretended I was from America, I would get them both to come. 263. Who is the greatest philosopher of your country? Isaac Newton. Yep, that one. Because that's what Google tells me. 264. If all the nations in the world are in debt, where did all the money go? Into trying to run the countries and failing. 265. Is it as easy to make you happy now as it was when you were a child? 100% no. 266. Who knows more, you or your parents? Depends on what it is, I guess. I mean, if it's me, then I'd say I know more about myself than my parents do, because they don't know half the stuff that goes on in my brain. But then if it's stuff like historical events and everything, and maths and the whole grand scheme of things, I'm going to say my parents, because they know more stuff than me, and I'm just really dumb. I mean, I failed my GCSEs, but I guess that doesn't really make any sense in this context, because I've got a degree, but... 267. What instrument would you like to be famous for playing? Okay, so I can actually play the piano, flute, recorder, harmonica, kazoo, and the guitar. So I think I would like to be known for playing either the piano, flute or guitar, mainly because they're the three that I know the best. So I'm gonna say, I want to say guitar, because I don't know, I feel like I can listen to people playing guitar solos and all that stuff way more than I can listen to people who are flutists or pianists. Pianists. I'm not saying penis, I'm saying pianists. Piano players. There we go. I'll just... Yeah. June 68. Children Children fill its lungs completely with air. Adults breathe in a more shallow way, not filling their lungs completely. Why the change? I think it's to do with how, like, the organs are, like, when you're a child. Or do they grow as you grow? I'm not sure. I'm guessing when you're a child, they are always growing. Whereas when you're an adult, you stay the same and nothing really changes. So it makes no sense to have to fill in your lungs completely. I'm not sure. That's a weird question. I don't know the answer. Okay? June 69. Would you have a sex with a stranger for $1 million? Yeah, why not? As long as they have like some sort of disease, or sex disease, or sex STI, STD, whatever the word is. A sexually transmitted disease, as long as they don't have something like that, AIDS or HIV or whatever the thing is, then I'm all for it. Or they use a condom. Yeah. TMI? Probably. 270. Are you completely in control of your body? And are you completely in control of your mind? I'd say no to both of them, I guess. 271. Which is more romantic? An expensive glittering bouquet or flowers that were hand-picked as they grew beside the parkway? Why would you pick up a bunch of flowers from a public setting? I prefer someone spending lots of money on me rather than picking something that's probably dirty and rank. 272. Do you know yourself well enough to understand why you feel the way you do? That's a difficult question to answer in my current state of mind. 273. What do you do more often? Let movies, songs and books put your feelings into words for you, or put your feelings into words by yourself? I definitely use media to put that across. So yeah, I definitely use movies, songs and books. 274. Do you believe celebrities when they are endorsing a product? 100% hell no, I do not. As if they're being paid to sort of advertise this product. So no, I don't. I think it's rubbish and it makes me want to buy it less. I mean, sure, the initial inkling of thought is to get it as soon as they sort of like say, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. But then, no, why would I? That's just ridiculous. I don't know. I just find it really stupid that they do it. Especially if they tweet about it and it says Twitter ads and it's not actually them who's doing it. It's also really funny to see them endorse it when it's not actually them doing it. Like, especially on Twitter, they have different platforms and you know, like, for certain what platform they tweet on, but then you see like they get Twitter ads or Twitter mobile or something else, and it's really obvious it's not them when you know that they tweet solely on Twitter for iPhone. And then you see Twitter web client web client Echophon or TweetDeck or Twitter for ads or ads for Twitter, you know, all of that jazz. And it's just hilarious because you're like, that's not actually them tweeting it. So it's really, really awkward, I guess, as well. It's also a little bit awkward because people fall for it and it's really embarrassing. 275. What kind of movies do you wish were made more often? Musicals. I'm a massive musical fan and I wish they were a more yearly product rather than every now and again, and I wish they were like the old musicals. They're not as good anymore as they were with like Mary Poppins and Sound of Music and all of that sort of films, Bang Bang, all of the classics. Willy Wonka, yeah, all those ones, they were really, really good. And now they're just sort of losing their touch. I mean, I think Frozen was quite good, but that's the only musical that's really sort of grabbed my attention in the last 10 or so years. 1976, does fashion matter to you? I pretty much just wear whatever I want and what I feel comfortable in. I do I do like to keep up the trends, but lots of clothes don't suit me, so I don't really pay attention to it. Depends what the clothing is though. I mean, I'm all for it if it's for skinny jeans and I think I listen to fashion more in the winter than in the summer, to be honest with you, because I feel like I don't get on with summer clothes at all. I don't suit skirts or shorts or those crop tops or anything. I prefer in the winter when I actually suit boots, I suit jeans, and I suit long sleeve tops. It just, I don't know, it depends on the year and depends what's in fashion trend currently, I guess. 277. Should politicians be held to the same legal standards as everyone else? I wasn't aware that they weren't. Are they not? I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know. I didn't realise they weren't to that either. 278. What do you get in trouble for the most? I am really bad at paying attention and listening, and I forget really easily, and I'm really bad at concentrating on something for so long. 279. Should parents spank their kids? No, it really, really hurts. My dad used to hit me on the bum when I was little and in trouble, and it really hurts, and it just makes me cry, and even it didn't really stop me either. Like, I would still continue being naughty, and I would still get spanked, and yeah, no, I'm not all for it. It just isn't nice. 280. What is your worst daily habit? My worst, I have a few. One of them mainly being I forget to take my makeup off before I go to bed, and I forget to brush my teeth before I go to bed. But also, I'm really bad at biting my nails, which is why I'm trying to get into the thing of painting my nails. What am I doing that for? I don't know. I'm getting into the habit of trying to paint my nails every day so that I stop biting them. 281. If you had your choice, which one TV show would you have cancelled? I think, controversially enough, seriously, I think The X Factor needs to be cancelled. I think it has sort of had its time, and it's just lost its oomph. I just don't like it. I haven't watched it in the last 4 years. I think the last series I watched, funnily enough, was probably the 2010 one where Matt Cardle won and One Direction were third? Second? Third? I can't remember. And they, and yeah, I mean, I haven't watched it the last 4 years now because I was busy at university and didn't have any TV or any desire to watch it. I just sort of didn't have any desire to watch it, so I just find it takes up, I just miss really good TV that was on Saturday nights, and you know, I miss the classics like Blind Date and Stars in Their Eyes and all of that jazz, and all of those sort of programmes, and they're just not as good anymore. I mean, Ant and Dec don't even do Saturday night TV anymore, which I really miss as well. So yeah, I would cancel The X Factor, basically, is my answer. That was very long-winded, wasn't it? Long-winded? Long-winded. 282. Do you like the taste of sweet or salt? Depends on what it's on, I guess. I mean, depends what it is. I like both, I think, but it depends on what it is. 283. Are you very precise about what words you use to describe your feelings and thoughts? No, because I'm really bad at describing stuff. 284. What do you feel the most guilty about? Being a disappointment and not being able to achieve and accomplish something that people think I can do, but I can't because I'm not good enough. and just not being who people want me to be, I guess. 285. Do you meditate? No. 286. Can dreams be visions, or do you feel they are always random images? No, they're visions. I definitely have very descriptive dreams. They don't feel like random bits. They don't feel like a stop motion image. Do you try to write or say what you're feeling in a true and simple way? No. If I am ever going to do that, I often go in deep and go all out. Why not? What verb would you fill in the blank with in the following sentence? A thief blank that everyone steals. I don't know what verbs are. The thief, something that everyone steals. The thief, something that I don't know. I don't know verbs. I'm really bad at English and pronouns and nouns and verbs. I have no idea what they all mean. I think pronouns means he and she. Does it? I'm not sure. 289. What's the most incredible experience you have ever had? I don't know. I don't think I have ever had an experience like that. 290. Are you ever afraid to write, say, think how you feel? I am on my Twitter and on my Facebook, but I have done it before. I don't know. It depends. I am afraid to online, I guess. I mean, I think if it's like a diary and it's just me who sees it, then it's fine. But if it's on Twitter and on Facebook or something that people I know can read, I'd much rather not do it, basically. 291. Do you write, say, think it anyway, or become intimidated and try to avoid it? No, I don't think so. Do I? Sometimes. It depends what it is, I guess. The lighting in here is getting really dodgy. I'm just saying that right now. 292. What is one thing you can't do? Sing. I really cannot sing. 293. Do you like movies starring Charlton Heston? The answer is yes, I do. He's been in a lot of films I've seen, so yes. 294. Are you gentle? Can be, I guess, depends on the situation. 295. When do you feel the most raw and vulnerable? At night time in bed, and in the evenings, or when I'm in bed at night, when I'm by myself and it's really quiet and I have time to think about stuff. When I'm home alone and not got anything to distract me. Just around evenings, night times, in bed, and when I have certain triggers that set me off, I guess. 296. Are you trying to find yourself? Yes. Where are you looking? I'm not. 298. Are you sometimes afraid of being honest because you're afraid of hurting people's feelings? Yes, I hate confrontation, so I would prefer to just ignore it. 299. What would make you a stronger person? If I had the backing that I wish I had, I guess. I don't really have many friends or any friends at home, and I don't really have. I'm not really close to my family, so it's just I feel all by myself, really. Okay, so there we go. That was 30 minutes that I have edited down into some sort of video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye-bye.